Thanks, John. Here's a question. Ever dream of driving a race car? In the Fort, that dream can come true at the Baer Field Motorsports Park. And I want you to meet a driver who's making quite a name for himself. This sign at Bluffton and Winters Roads leads you right to the track, built in the early 60s south of the airport. And that GoPro video shows the talent behind the wheel of Phenom driver Casey Nash. This is from a race at Lucas Oil Raceway Park, and it shows right there him avoiding a crash right in front of him. Just amazing. Casey is a second-generation driver who's worked hard to win as we continue to focus on the finish line.
He's got a lot of potential. He has grown tremendously.
26-year-old Casey Nash of Fort Wayne grew up at Baer Field, the son of Paul Nash, a driver here for several years.
I'd be lying if I were to say that I never wanted to race the Indy 500 or never race in NASCAR. But at the same time, I love what we do here, and I'll be perfectly fine if this is what I have to do for the rest of my racing career. Some of my earliest memories was always being here at the racetrack. I always wanted to come to the racetrack.
Here's Casey around age 1 with his dad. Here he is with his parents after his dad's first win at Baer Field in 1996. Lots of magic on the track, but a one-car garage is where that magic begins, from the ground up.
We've done all of our cars out of that small garage, and it's challenging, but we've just adapted, and that's the same way we do with our racing. We just try to adapt.
Casey drives around the half-mile oval, paved track, and 3/8 short track, a graduate of go-kart racing as a kid here. He crashed at age 9, took a break, and then began racing stock cars as a teen and hasn't looked back. Fast gear to 2017 and his first win in a stock car. First thing he wanted to do? Hug his mom. It was the beginning of a great year.
We got to get faster. We want to win.
Last season, his first in modified stock, and he came in second in the point standings.
I was so proud. I mean, to watch your son win a race or even just do good, you know, and compete like that in something that you did, it was pretty special.
Casey will tell you racing is truly a family affair, and there's no money to burn.
The way it works around here for us is we try to do well enough so that we can race the next week. Everything goes right back into the race car.
In the pits, it's Casey, Paul, and Casey's uncle. That's it.
My family is my team. It's never just me. I can't thank any of the people that helped me enough.
And Casey and team race with one thing front and center.
Safety is my number one thing. We have onboard extinguished bottles. I have everything in the car for him to be as safe as he possibly can.
Not lost on this young driver, the history of this track.
I never really thought that I would be out here, but it just came around to be that way, and I was out here, so I cherish it that much more.
Oh, he's a great kid. I wish we had 100 more of them.
We're here for the sport because we enjoy it and we love it. Our goal this year is to win the championship.
I've worked so hard, and it's not that I want to go down as a Hall of Fame or anything like that, but I just want to go out here and be recognized as somebody that raced you clean or somebody that was a friend. Whew.
Casey and the other drivers' new season at Baer Field actually began this past Saturday, the 18th, and he won his heat race. He finished second in the feature race. Now, when I went to visit him, he actually let me get in his race car. I got to sit behind the wheel, even got to start the engine, and that's where it ended. I did not drive, but it was a thrill. By the way, the track did close out at Baer Field for a short time, about 5 years ago. Dave, though, told me it's definitely open for business. These days, all the ticket information you need is on the Baer Field Motorsports Park website, so we encourage you to go there. Great time had by all. Still to come here on Fort Wayne's NBC News at 11. We're going to get the latest weather.